gentlemen, welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. I am Jedi Lord Nathan, and I am ready for Down in the Trenches. We're going to explore the galaxy and have some serious fun. First things first, though, I'm going to claim all the stuff that I got from my freaking points from last time. So I'm just going to claim these rewards. So I have all these rewards, and I need someone to get them to. Do I have a companion that I can just swap over and give underworld goods to? For some idle shade.
About time.
Oh, here's some serious money.
I will treasure this forever.
Imperial memorabilia. I mean, seriously.
This is a mistake.
Any of my guys like underworld goods. No one builds games. I have all these underworld goods, but nobody to get them to.
Ready.
I mean, seriously. What do I need these for? Load agree. Okay. Well, I might as well turn these in.
Lobach says the recordings in here should be enough to make arrests.
Puibaniaka Twipi, Taboka Tonka, Wana Waka. Wana Ubikili Watabuka, Toka Patoga, Lurda. Wana Otaka Joka, Hatapawa, Tabamba Wulia.
Yeah, Black's not going to be out of commission as much as we'd like them to be. No, they're just working out.
Don't tell me. The military's gonna clean up this mess. We could use the help. I used to be proud to say Lieutenant Dorn, Coruscant Security Forces. These days, it's just a job. Doesn't even pay the bills.
Sounds like things are rough.
Yeah, and it just keeps coming. Now some stupid holodisk was stolen, and the commander wants me to deal with it. I don't have the manpower to recover stolen intelligence. I can't just pull a commando unit out of my helmet, can I?
What exactly was stolen?
Here's the deal.
Here's one.
You probably don't know them, but there's these weird secret passages running all over the planet. The funny thing is, we didn't even know about these passages until the schematics were stolen off an old databank.
Why would anyone steal this information?
So they can sneak around the planet and get away with who knows what. But the schematics weren't taken by some gutter thief. They were taken by the blasted Justicars. Crazy vigilantes. The Justicars are armed to the teeth. Most of my security officers just flat out refuse to tangle with them.
Isn't that their job?
Like I said, we don't get paid enough to stick our necks out too far. There's another detail. We don't know where the Justicars took the stolen schematics. An agent from the Strategic Information Service was assigned to track the thieves, but she hasn't reported back in.
Rescuing this spy should be top priority.
She's probably fine. You know how flaky intelligence types can be. Her name is Feeler Dan. A little old and a little batty, if you ask me. Feeler's last known location was in Justicar territory. If she's done her job, she should know where to find those schematics.
I'll locate her.
Now keep in mind, worthless as they may be, we're under strict orders to make sure these schematics aren't leaked to anyone. So after you find old Lady Feeler and recover the schematics, you make sure to bring them directly back to me. That's critical.
On your feet.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Yep.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I'll first things first.
Have a safe and pleasant stay.
Oh yeah, before I do anything else. Turn these in. 4 credits and 4 experience.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route.
Remember I said that side quests are just important for grabbing experience? I stand by that assertion. I just wish all side quests gave credits in these large amounts and code marshal me. But that's just me.
I heard you sent the Black Suns packing. Have you tracked down where they took the cargo yet?
I've got what you asked for.
I'll send a security cleaning crew down there immediately. Then we can try to patch up this operation.
There we go. That's the Black Sun, basically, turned into Grand Planet. I'll stop by the other area that I need to go to for this. I'll stop at like a merchant's guild canteen to drop off the information because money. Also, did someone... Okay, somebody threw a snowball at me. Light Day River. Oh yeah, I forgot Light Day. Star Wars version of Christmas, aka the Wookiee tradition. AKA Wookiee tradition. But yeah, I've done enough damage to the Black Sun that it won't matter if this list gets out. Because the Sun will be too busy having to deal with the Republic smashing them and recovering to actually follow those.
I brought what you asked.
Umnuk inumemnu. Amka kamem. Perolak palak.
Yeah. By the way, have you ever met a Voidian in this galaxy that wasn't corrupt? Or broken in some way? I've yet to meet a Voidian that isn't corrupt or broken in the Star Wars galaxy. They tend to be slime bags, just period. Okay. Water supply repaired.
All Coruscant systems indicate clean life waters flow upward. You flawlessly applied my crafted solution to the hydro supply at the Black Sun level below. Adulation.
Group of children was collecting water from the broken hydro supply and trading it.
A faulty hydro supply is not suited for immature life cycles. Sealing the break promotes their safety. Clean life waters flow and nurture upper levels. The Coruscant sufferer beings achieve benefits on the Enclave's Gree ingenuity. My black sphere evolves to a purple parallel because of you. When I impart this development, Patake will progress enthusiasm with the Senator.
You guys like things to be parallel, don't you?
Your comprehension of Gree linguistics progresses favorably. You evolve accurate insights. I pledged you a piece of Gree ingenuity. This solution was crafted specifically for your being. My acknowledgement and appreciations. I continue upgrading Coruscant systems and ensure the clean life waters flow upward. Accept my unyielding gratefulness.
Up and at 'em.
Anything I can do for you?
Operator units always inherit fouled labors. I administrate as well as Patake, but I am marooned to waste processing. What have I done to incur white acute?
I don't know.
Can't always pull the easy ops. Sometimes you have to get your hands dirty.
Please restrict unneeded slang terms. Comprehending your sonics is white perpendicular enough as it is. Patake commanded me. Optimize Coruscant's waste processing system. Preserve your organs from filth, disease, poisons. But Ugnaught porcine bipeds plunder Gree ingenuity from waste processors. With Gree optimization solution stolen, filth, disease, poisons spread uncontrolled. Plagues imminent.
What's an Ugnaught?
Republic species databanks express Ugnaughts as porcine bipeds. Relevant descriptors are small, tusks, and unfriendly. The Ugnaught porcine bipeds plundered Gree optimization solution unaware of internal transmitters. I detect the plundered device's coordinates. Patake authorizes compensation of Republic credits to the Black Bisector who repossesses the optimization solution.
I'll see what I can do.
That is the expected response, Black Bisector. Why exhaust respiratory functions on it?
Because they aren't psychic like the Green. Again, why else would their drawings complain about? Biggest sort of questioning why you would waste respiratory functions. Make a remark about talking. Alright. Now for a hearing. I wonder if there's an option to tell politicians exactly what I think of them. Just trust me, in real life, if I was called for a hearing...
Lieutenant, make yourself comfortable. On behalf of the Senate of the Galactic Republic, I want to thank you for appearing on such short notice for this informal inquiry.
Just doing my duty, sir.
I assure you, we will not hold you from your duties any longer than necessary, Lieutenant.
The purpose of this inquiry is to investigate the defection of several members of Republic Army Special Forces Squad number 326, codenamed Havoc Squad, to the Sith Empire.
Now, you recently served in Havoc Squad on Ord Mantell, Lieutenant. Is that correct?
That's right, Senator.
While serving on Ord Mantell, all of the members of Havoc Squad, excluding yourself, defected to the Sith Empire. Is that correct?
Yes, Senator. My squad defected right in front of me.
Now, did Commander Tavis or any of the other members of Havoc Squad show signs of, say, instability, anger, frustration?
Yes, they were all pretty off balance.
Lieutenant, let us speak hypothetically. Do you believe that anyone serving on Ord Mantell should have seen this situation coming?
I don't think anyone could have seen this coming, sir.
Commander Tavis and the others must have been quite subtle indeed. I have one final question, Lieutenant. What connection, if any, exists between the events that occurred on Ando Prime and Havoc Squad's decision to defect?
Senator, I would remind you that the circumstances of Ando Prime are classified and occurred before the Lieutenant's involvement in Havoc Squad. You may ignore that question, Lieutenant.
Tavis said the Republic left Havoc to die on Ando Prime. Is that true?
As I said, Lieutenant, that subject is classified. You needn't trouble yourself about it.
Your part in this inquiry is concluded. You may return to your duties now.
Goodbye, Lieutenant.
No point in lying to people that already know what they're doing. Already know the truth. What's the point in lying to those that know the truth? I mean, seriously. Part of that was going to get to the Senate eventually. And I might as well let them know that this whole thing was their fault to begin with. What? 90% of the problems in the Republic can be blamed on the Senate. Being corrupt. The only reason the Republic survived and didn't become a dictatorship, despite all this rampant corruption, was constant war with the Sith. Once the Sith went underground, it degenerated and destroyed itself from within, and just allowed the Sith to exploit it. But the thing of it is, even if the Sith had been wiped out, or if Bane had died in the Zombie, there would have still probably been some authoritarian autocrat that would have basically influenced events and taken power. Because that's just how corrupt societies work. Thought someone actually had a quest here, but no, instead I just get these basic terminal stuff that isn't important. I'm not one for Starfighter Gauntlet. So if I want to play a game with Starfighter Combat, I'm playing X-Wing Alliance or TIE Fighter.
It's good you've arrived, Lieutenant. We have a great deal to discuss. First, let me congratulate you for your work on the Black Sun operation. You did well disabling that nerve gas. Also, that prototype blaster you confiscated will teach us a great deal about the Black Sun sources.
Whoever the Black Sun sources are, they're good.
And whatever you hope to achieve with your Senate testimony, you certainly didn't make my job any easier.
It's my duty to tell the Senate the full truth.
Our top operators have defected to the Empire. That should be a much larger concern to you than playing it safe with a pack of bureaucrats. On to more pressing issues. My agents have discovered a vital new link to Havoc Squad here on Coruscant. Jack Cardin, the founder of Havoc Squad and Commander Tavis' former mentor, has been spotted on the city's lower levels. He's serving as an officer in a local vigilante group.
Is Cardin tied with the defection, General?
Cardin resigned his commission and disappeared after the debacle on Ando Prime. If he's turned up now, it can't be a coincidence.
Tavis told me that Ando Prime was the reason for Havoc's defection. What happened on that planet?
We sent Havoc to Ando Prime to cut off an Imperial offensive, but the enemy numbers were much bigger than Intel had led us to believe. When we tried to dispatch an extraction team, the Senate shut down the entire operation. We were causing an incident and breaching the peace. Bureaucrats. Havoc was left with no support and no way home. But in spite of insurmountable odds, Cardin led Havoc out of there alive.
Havoc Squad really was betrayed by the Senate.
They were put in a terrible situation, Lieutenant, but that doesn't excuse their actions. Cardin resigned as soon as he learned the truth, and Tavis took over the squad. They were never quite the same. What is important now is that we've discovered Jack Cardin's location. I want you to bring him in at all costs.
You don't want me to take Cardin out?
If possible, I'd like you to capture Cardin alive. If he is involved in the defection, he could provide us with invaluable intelligence. The vigilante group Cardin is working with is called the Justicars Brigade. They control a large area of Coruscant's lower levels and are openly hostile to all outsiders.
These vigilantes must be pros to control that much territory.
They're very popular on the lower levels, keeping the peace where the Republic won't. But make no mistake, the Justicars are no friends to the Republic. Our surveillance shows that Cardin spends most of his time in the Justicars' main base. You will attempt to capture him there. Cardin is a crucial link to Tavis and the rest of the Havoc traders, Lieutenant. Bring him in no matter what it takes.
I'll bet I won't even break a sweat.
Cardin led the best soldiers in the entire Republic. Don't underestimate him. I'm counting on you, Lieutenant. Dismissed.
Well, that takes care of that mission. Probably could have gotten more influence with Jorgen, but was not going to lie to the Senate, because honestly, that would be perjury. And given how vindictive and stupid the Republic's internal bureaucrats can be, last thing I want to do is give them a reason to nail me on a perjury charge. Besides, it's not like I'm telling them anything that wasn't common knowledge already. So, them being an interference is only going to be... it's just a minor thing. Yeah, the Galactic Senate. What a waste of galactic space. Anyone that doesn't think that it's a waste of galactic space is kind of fooled.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
And no, I only bash the Senate and the Galactic Republic. Not to say I don't have to deal with the U.S. Congress, but that's a whole nother beast. I'm just anti-corruption in general, personally. I say when going to get a payout. Well, it's in a video game, it's not real life. So the dealer's den, which is literally the canteen that I was here in last time, and then it's off to deal with the Justicars. Which will be the easier part. They're probably the most dangerous Coruscants in Coruscant's at the moment because, you know, they're former Republic military. That's their whole shtick. The Republic military that decided to just basically go full vigilante and beat the ever-living Tara.
Guys on Ord Mantell used to tell stories about this place. They're supposed to have the best Corellian whiskey on Coruscant.
Exactly.
Secie ben tekstu razo, co kisal. Ege fat iol, zero esu garzo.
Got it right here.
Estabo lab meg mindig uge, oze gisazos. Ilin dolt hatra vele es le utkos.
That's highly sensitive intel. Don't get in over your head.
Komor minin pila nat a meg kolt zel ites. Es varni az ezred. Baringo hombaleba. Latlan felik gegob es elenga agiob.
Level 25. Also, I forgot to set my timer again. Dang it. Okay. Just set this for 40 minutes. I'm trying to keep the episodes here to an hour. So, basically, keeping episodes here for a set length of, I don't know, for the Galactic Battlegrounds, those are literally just a case of episodes that I play for as long as it takes for me to complete the scenario. Does not matter how long that takes. That's why they have such irregular, crazy lengths. Because some GCs can take up to a few minutes, and some to an hour. Well, I say GCs, I say I'm thinking freaking Empire War, sorry. Some scenario missions in those campaigns can take up to an hour. Or, as you may have all noticed from the Seraphim episodes, thank you for the amount of people that watched that, by the way. Again, you're competing with the U9 finale. But the general thing is, I'm trying to do my best when it comes to Star Wars. I love this franchise. And while I hate many of the choices that Disney has made, because, obviously, I'm not Star Wars Explained. Piece of garbage, that guy. And seriously, imagine being so obsessed with your ego that you go out of your way to try and popularity, that you go out of your way to try and destroy the reputation of people that are more popular. What an idiot. What a jerk. But seriously, when I heard about it, he basically tried to erase other trollers, that's just like disgraceful. Also, to be that in bed with Disney and try not to hide it, and ignoring the fact that you're that much of a shill, sorry, but yeah.
You there. The soldier. Could you spare a minute? No, don't look at me. Just look casual. Act like you're not talking to anyone. My name's Jafke. I'm with Republic Security. Is the street clear? Any Justicar patrols?
I don't see any Justicars in the street.
Alright, good. It should be safe for us to talk. For now. I already tangled with the Justicars. Trust me, you don't want to underestimate these guys.
Thanks for the heads up.
Gladly. I wouldn't want anyone else making the same mistake I did. Republic Security was actually excited about the Justicars at first. Bunch of ex-military guys forming a militia to take back the streets.
The Justicars weren't the allies you'd hoped for.
Republic Security hoped the Justicars would work alongside our officers, bring order to Coruscant's lower levels. But they pushed out Republic forces just like they did the criminals. They keep the peace down here, but they definitely aren't on the Republic side.
If the Justicars aren't working with the Republic, then who are they working with?
No clue. They pushed out Black Sun and the other criminal groups, but their goals are still a mystery. We've tried to run surveillance on their activities, but their signal jammers block every attempt. I thought disrupting the jammers would be easy, but the Justicar patrols are everywhere.
Anything I can do for you?
Yes, that'd be great. I built the devices to disrupt the Justicar's jammers. They just need to be installed. Can you do that for me?
I'll take the devices and place them for you.
Thank you so much. Here, take the devices. They need to be planted at several points around the district. That's the tricky part. Justicar patrols are everywhere. Once you've planted the devices, make your way back. Good luck, and thanks.
Yep. Republic being Republic. Okay, these Justiciars are tough. Cars are tough. And they call themselves Republic soldiers.
Excuse me, you don't look like a Justicar. I hope. The Justicars say they're protecting us from the Black Sun, that they're better than the gangs, but they're not. I hate them. You're really not one, right? I don't want to get in trouble, like Brayden did.
I'm not from Coruscant. I'm not in any of the gangs.
Please, can you help me rescue Brayden? He's my brother. He's only 15, but they think he's older. They say they indentured him because he broke one of their stupid curfew laws. So they lock him up all day and make him shoot the Black Sun all night. He's going to die!
Don't worry. I'll get your brother back.
Pop always told us to trust soldiers, but I wasn't sure after the Justicars. Thank you. To get to Brayden, you'll need some special belt they all wear. It's the only way to get past the security field where Brayden is. Please, please bring him back to me.
Yeah. These guys are despicable. They've become the very thing they swore to destroy. And they call themselves
On your feet.
You know, it's like they don't stop trying to be as grossly evil as they can be.
What do you want? I'm just an old woman minding her own business. Haven't done nothing to no one.
I take it you're the Republic spy?
Oh, so you're my backup. About time. I'm risking my neck loitering here. Republic Security needs to get its act together. Downright insulting this has taken so long.
I'm with Special Forces. I wasn't involved until now.
Special Forces, huh? Well, time to make yourself useful. Look, I tracked the data thieves down here, and I'm positive the Justicars took the schematics to their base. Probably to their main computer. You do realize, though, that once you take the schematics back, they'll just gather dust in some security storeroom.
The Justicars would use the schematics to hurt people.
Sure, but I'm not suggesting you let it go. Hear me out on this. My daughter runs a relief group called Undercity Assistance. They bring food and supplies to the poor in the lower levels. These schematics would help them avoid the gangs down here.
Are you asking me to give you the schematics instead of returning them?
No, not at all. Just bring the holodisc back to me after you get it, and I'll make a copy for my daughter.
Sounds like something I could get behind.
I think so. You have all the information I can give. Go pay a visit to the Justicars, and if you want that data put to good use, I'll be here.
Yes. Second that. Leave it to the Republic to waste perfectly good things. This is like the epitome of waste, rot, and abuse. Basically, every single problem that you could imagine to be wrong with the democratic system of government, the Republic is exactly that. The Galactic Republic is exactly that. But really, they're just a reflection of how it is that governments are going to have corruption no matter what. It's just that authoritarian governments are worse about it because they don't have any sense of public accountability.
A soldier? Special forces? Oh, beautiful, baby, beautiful. Just what I need. So my name's Pouse, right? And I'm a journalist. The only journalist down here who isn't afraid to dig up the truth. I'm onto something major with these Justicars. I'm gonna blow the lid on all their tyranny and oppression and show all of Coruscant what they really are.
Sounds like something I could get behind.
I'm glad you think so too, my friend. I'm working on a major scoop, a clear-cut case of wrongful arrest, illegal imprisonment, and unjust execution. Proof I need is just out of reach, though. I need a fearless hero to get that evidence. I need you.
Just tell me what needs to be done, boss.
I knew you were the one. You're a fighter, baby, fighting the good fight. Raquel Lysanis, son of a wealthy family, arrested and executed without trial or explanation. He's the key to everything. The catalyst to the dirty little secret. Nobody's talking about Raquel's death. Not the Justicars, not his family, nobody. So I need the facts straight from the source, the Justicar Tower. And that's where you come in.
Infiltrate, search, and seize. Understood. What will I be looking for?
Interrogation droids. They're the key. Justicars use them all the time, and they record everything they see. Find the droid that recorded Raquel, smash it, and yank the memory core. You can check the core on the Justicar computers to make sure you've got the right one.
That sounds easy enough.
All right, then. As soon as you've got the recording I need, bring it back here, and we'll show Coruscant the truth about these Justicars. Good luck, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah.
Better watch your weapons, Lieutenant. Everyone's desperate for them in Justicar territory. Agent Reed Gandon, Strategic Information Service. Notice anything odd down here? Like how quickly the Justicars took control? Weapons and armor don't just materialize out of thin air. The Justicars have a supplier, and it isn't the Republic. You follow?
Where else can the Justicars get what they need?
If not legally from the Republic, there's a few options. The Exchange, Separatists, even the Empire. Whoever's got the weapons runs the show. The SIS needs to know where those supplies are coming from. The Justicars control their own shipping dock, and I'm sure they keep records. I just need someone who can handle an ambush to get them.
Sounds like you could use a soldier.
Get those records to me as soon as you find them. You don't want to get waylaid by the Justicars.
Gladly. Let's make these guys regret their existence. That is a Jedi Knight phase, isn't it? Anti-jamming device. That should disrupt the Justicars a bit. Militia conscripts, surveillance droids. Yeah, don't you just hate being the guy? Boring dog. On the bright side, at least they're demonstrating why it is that I basically blast these guys in sight. And there's some white noise jamming that needs to be jammed. I like speeder bikes, but speeder bike, that's impressive. Or not for the fact that it's the model of the Death Traps, or predecessor to the Death Trap. Look, I'm not the only one. Look, I was here first. Yep. Man, I don't like how it is that sometimes you have to wait at a point for quests. Things about multiplayer gameplay that I don't like. Now, let's see what the Justicers have to hide. Well, yeah, those Justicers are that guy. Freaking Jedi. Also, is that guy soloing? Running around solo? Where's his companion? Blast him! But yeah. Group like the Justicars, I hate them. There's one thing, I have no problem forming militias to help do good things. But it's another thing when those militias decide they want to be oppressive extortionists. This is the kind of thing that happens in plenty of states that are failed. Or the people that you think should be protecting them just take advantage. And now I have to wait. Seriously, they don't have one Zabrak head that looks decent. And I mean that seriously. Come on. Respawn. Thank you. Oh, hate to be whoever's going to be on the receiving end of this blaster fire very quickly, and it's going to be these guys. Need plasma! Get fragged. But yeah, seriously, they're really annoying things. Man, this game talks on a lot of subjects that you would not expect to be touched on, but hey, while he's spending his time fighting Justicers, I'm going to go and get the freaking controller. That's going to be a pain in the butt to get at. But I'm getting that, and you are just going to be an annoyance. It's too bad you can't shut enemies on the sides of the buildings. I could do a few games in which I would gladly do so. I mean, seriously, if enemies are going to be leaning up against precarious edges, the option to push them off should always be a valuable option. What? There's nothing more satisfying than laying gravity to work for you. Yeah, I'm seriously considering getting. I'm gonna have to. Oh yeah, that's useless. I can't grab that because I don't have any crafting professional. That's something I need to take care of. I keep forgetting to do that, but that is, I need to get a crafting profession and then just start stealing every single credit box I can find. That's money. Hey! Take that. Ugh. There better only need to be killing one more justicer. Yeah. That's just for good measure. Nothing quite so satisfying as to make enemies regret existing. Hello, Justicers! Justicars, you're in trouble! That's inconvenient. Now I have to go a long way around because of that force shield. Large, lousy force shields. Okay, you might have blocked me off for one approach to Justicars, but you didn't block off this one.
Here.
Yeah, also I have the 6-speed booster that just needs to go.
Cooperate and you won't be harmed. Where's the greed device? Are the people on this level in some kind of danger? This is Coruscant. Why wouldn't the Senate help with repairs? Regardless of your reasons, you stole Republic property. tell degree representatives about your situation.
Okay, let's fair pair this thing. Ugnaughts or Ugnaughts? To everyone who thinks that Star Wars is good, that even the most background of characters aren't going to have lore on them, they do. Even the random guys that just, are just like background characters have extensive lore written about them. For example, a good case is that stormtrooper that said, "Look, they're droids." Well, it turns out he actually does have a bit of lore written about him. Including
like a full-scale military base, not some hideout for vigilantes.
Yeah. My sentiments exactly. I'll repair the console after I get back to everywhere else. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be taken care of here. Just a service. Star Wars, I love Star Wars. And yeah, not too much is going on. As to how things are doing on my end, things are just doing fine. Star Wars.
Stand by for examination and suggested products.
Here, let me sell you that, and I'm gonna sell you all this crap that I don't have any need to. I'll even sell you Gorgon's old uniform, because I'm not gonna put it back in it. There. Also repair.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
And back to the action.
This would actually be a nice part of the city if the Justicars weren't around.
Yeah. My sentiments exactly. Oh, I have bonus mission. Start dragging both Justicar forces. Well, don't mind if I do start fragging them. A grenade!
Here.
I really want one of those. Sorry, alarm. That is not injury at all. Justice Stars can't hide stuff. There are going to be a lot of dead Justice Stars by the end of this, by the time I finish clearing this area.
Justicars have their own prison. Insane. The laws of the Republic don't mean a thing to these people.
Yep.
Here.
More dead Justicars. Okay, that fragment. Okay, Detention Center online. Play the hall recordings.
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 1. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, you're accused of criminal activity under Supreme Law 8814, aiding and abetting an enemy of the Protectorate. How do you plead?
How do you think I plead? Not guilty. I don't even know what you're talking about. This is a violation of my rights. Look, my father gives you people a lot of credits. He's not going to be very happy about this.
That is entirely irrelevant. Your plea is now on record. This session is concluded.
You have no intention of even giving me a fair trial, do you? This is oppression, and I promise you, my father...
Recording Raquel Lysanis, Adjudication Session 2. Captain Dragon presiding. Master Lysanis, as you know, your alleged girlfriend, Mistress Daria Felton, failed to corroborate your alibi. Mistress Felton's testimony reports of 6 eyewitnesses, and the blasters found in your residence are sufficient proof of your membership in the Black Sun Crime Syndicate. Do you have any closing statements?
You know what? I do. You idiots got me this time. But you should know, I've been running operations under your nose for years. I've been working for the Black Sun since I was a kid. You people are pathetic.
Very well, your closing statements have been recorded. This session is concluded.
You're going to lose this war in the end. The Black Sun will rise.
Yeah. There we go. What a snake. Honestly. Honestly though, still, they're vigilantes, and I don't support vigilante justice, ever. Kind of batteries though. bastards are still committing horrible crimes, like indentured child soldiers, or slavery, and a host of other things that are just outright corruption and judicial misconduct of power. Not to mention creating an unlawful state within a state. Basically, these guys are like alcohol. Yeah, don't you just hate it when that's... Okay, I hate it when chat decides to open up in the middle of combat. No wonder they're commenting about these about that entire thing. So really, all you need to do, you don't need to edit the recording. All you need to do is just abandon the second one and just be like, oh, there we go. No need to edit recordings. Well, the thing of it is, the snake was also right. Black Sun is going to rise. There's not going to be much they can do to stop it. Whoever the Justice is, outside people who play this game, really deep into dive into Star Wars lore. Not very many people. Who's heard of Black Sun? A lot of Star Wars fans. Also annoyed that these guys don't count towards that side quest. That doesn't matter. I'll just kill as many Justicers as I can. Honestly, I think I'm gonna kill a few more outside before I do this. That will actually be the end of the video after I do that, because we're going out of time. And like I said, I want to keep these to an hour. Optimize my recording time, especially today. I've got to record 5 videos today because tomorrow I have to go help set things up for that, for the Christmas breakfast, like I said. Because the breakfast is on Saturday, but I have to do a lot of preparation set up for that in advance. And I don't really cooking, I just setting up all the tables and things. And a whole bunch of other stuff that just needs to be brought there. Even down the Santa Claus setups. I'm not sure who's going to be in that job.
Target neutralized.
Let me get to my dander up more than those that betray their own nation. our guys counter towards the bonus question. Well, yes, why do I know? If I just... Because experience. And I'm a completionist.
On your feet.
Dang it, that was there and I could just blown some of these guys out. Black Sun and the Justicars. I'm not sure which one of these guys are close. Yeah, I am coming in on an hour, so what I'm going to do is finish these guys off, get what we came here for.
Your sister sent me. You're free.
Rennie? Oh, but she's a little girl. How could she... Why? Now they're gonna kill me. Quick, can you put that back? Get it working again or something?
You want to be the Justicars' captive?
I can't escape. As long as the Justicars have me in their records as a curfew breaker, they'll just hunt me down again. And if they get me for going AWOL, they'll use torture. Unless... Look, if you really want to help, go into their computers and delete my file. I'll hide somewhere. When things die down, I'll find Rennie again.
Okay, let's just raise the records. Honestly, while I'm at it, why not just blow up the whole thing? Why not just launch a virus into the whole network and terminate them all? Nope. Okay. That takes care of the problem. He's freed. And...
Tell Rennie I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay. Well... that is where I'm going to end this off for now. We'll see you all in the next episode, where we will beat the Justicars up even more. I've been Jedi Lord Nathan. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!